Umling La Top. This is a place where oxygen forgets to exist. Where the engines, they scream with pain. Even the tough riders on the big bikes, big cars, having 4x4 wheels, they all need to stop to catch their breath. And you know what? I chose something different. No engine power, just two wheels, pure muscles, and a strong heart. So this is my ride to Umling La Pass, the world highest road, at a height of 19,024 feet from the sea level. And do you know the fact? Above 18,000 feet from the sea level, human body, it screams for oxygen, it cries for survival. And there I will be cycling. It was in 2022 when they made Umling La Top.
Today, the government in a statement has informed that Border Roads Organization has constructed the world's highest motorable road in eastern Ladakh at an altitude of 19,300 feet. The road has been constructed at an altitude higher than the Mount Everest base camps.
Border Road was silently working on this particular road, Umling La Pass. This is 52 kilometers long, and today, as we speak, this is the motorable road at the highest pass. If you compare this road and the heights, Siachen Glacier stands at 17,700 feet. Then Khardungla Road, what we have made, BRO only has made, that is 17,500 feet. Both the base camps of Mount Everest in Nepal and Tibet, they are 17,653 and 16,900. So if you compare the heights, it is much above any road or any such place where the humans go on a vehicle. BRO has put the country on the global map today.
I was walking Manali to Leh at that time when I came to know about it. Since that time, I was thinking that one day I will also climb to Umling La Top. Earlier, Khardungla Top used to be the world highest, which I covered in 2014 itself. Now in 2022, I came to know about newly made top, which is higher than the Khardungla.
स्टोन दिख रहा है उपसी, अब मेरे ख्याल है 21 या 20 किलोमीटर रह गया यहाँ से. हम पैदल चल रहे हैं. रास्ते में चलते हुए हमें सविता मिली हैं और सविता कर रही है अटेम्प्ट. फर्स्ट फीमेल साइकिलिस्ट राइडर. फर्स्ट तो क्या, अच्छा फीमेल हटा दो, अभी मेल कोई आया ही नहीं है. तो फर्स्ट साइकिलिस्ट टू क्लाइंब उमिंगला पास, जो अभी तक वर्ल्ड का फर्स्ट हाईएस्ट मोटरेबल पास है. तो बेस्ट विशेस, एंड जब मिल जाएगा तुमको, जब कंप्लीट हो जाएगा, अचीव कर लोगे तो प्लीज शेयर विद अस आल्सो. So best wishes.
Thank you so much.
And since that day, I was dreaming to climb on it on my bicycle. When Nishant offered me to join him, I could not say no. Me and Nishant, we both are trying that we should go to Umling La Top. I have never been to that place. So we both will be cycling from Manali to Leh to Umling La. And that's going to be the next series.
I'm excited to ride with it. Umling La से ज़्यादा important है अमित के साथ ride कर.
And this is how the Umling La trip was planned. There was another reason. I wanted to test my new bicycle. If I can make it to climb to Umling La Top, I think I can take it anywhere in the world. So this is a test for my bicycle as well. So come with me, join my ride, and let's see what it takes to cycle where machines give up. When I was planning, I came across various videos, but none of the video was able to provide me the complete route details, which could provide the necessary information to someone like me who is going to Umling La Top for the first time. So I will be sharing the route information with you kilometer by kilometer in this video and all the upcoming videos. I will share the joy, I will share the pain, I will share the whole story. But this journey, it started from Chandigarh. That's true in the hot month of June and July. At one night, I loaded my bicycle in the bus. That's my cycle here, this one. My bags, that's another cycle. This time Tushar from Hisar has also joined me, and let me tell you, he is a first timer. He is going to Leh Ladakh for the first time on bicycle. We booked the ticket online. It costed me 1403 rupees from Chandigarh to Manali. They charged 940 rupees extra for both the bicycles. The bus left at sector 43 bus stand sharp at 8:40 p.m. as per the scheduled time. It had two breaks on the journey at two different places for tea break and the food break, and dropped both of us at 4 o'clock at Manali location. After getting down from the bus, our next job was to fix his bicycle. This is when a disaster hit. So when I was cutting that plastic tire using a knife, I don't know with that sharp tip how I puncture his tire. In all of this, it was 6 o'clock in the morning. After making our bicycles ready, we got fresh at the public toilet there on the bus stand itself. Just after that, because of feeling hungry, I had Parle biscuit, and then we started the ride towards Manali bus stand. Here, the sky was cloudy, rain was expected any time. The roads were empty at this early hour. I could see the damaged leftovers from the last year cloudburst and the flood.
Signs of last year flood is still there. Earlier road used to be there up to that place. Cut this mountain, made a road here.
These days, Manali is facing this kind of a risk every year. Cloudburst, flood, all of them happen in the month of June or July, and it is really scary but true. This is when I saw a signboard.
As per this, Marhi is a place which is on the way to Rohtang. 35, Rohtang to 55. 477 kilometer is the distance to Leh from here. And if you see, Hidimba is 3 kilometer.
We made a plan that we will start the cycling from Kelong, not from Manali, because it was extremely hot here in this area these days. But then we changed it to, okay, let's ride to Kelong itself.
But we will take old Manali road so that we can show you more scenic views.
Thinking this, we started cycling. We were cycling through the huge pine trees. But there was some peculiar problem with Tushar's bicycle's front hydraulic brake. They were not working effectively. On a downhill, he realized that we need to get it fixed before starting our journey. As it was 8 o'clock in the morning, so we thought to pass this time and we went to visit Hidimba Temple. There I was surprised to see that along with the donation box, they have also installed the QR codes at various places. How modern it is. After the blessings of Goddess Hidimba, we went to a dhaba nearby. There I had a paratha paying 50 rupee. I also purchased a packet of pumpkin seeds for the emergency food paying 150 rupee. When I was sitting and eating the paratha, I saw a group of local dogs. I fed them with the Parle biscuit. So there were basically two problems with Tushar's bicycle. The first one was, of course, the hydraulic disc brakes were not working. And second problem was the tire, which I cut by mistake this morning. So this kind of a damaged tire is really not good for such kind of a harsh and long trips. So there was a shop which got opened at 10:30. Tushar went upstairs to get his bicycle repair. This shop name is Himalayan bike shop. All this time I was standing roadside in front of a closed shop because I forgot to bring my that mobile pouch on the front handlebar. So I cut a piece of cloth and stitched it with the needle and thread. So it was by 12 o'clock when both the problems got fixed and finally we could start our ride. We went to the bus stop, but the next bus was after 3 hours. So we decided instead of waiting here for such a long time, better we start climbing. But this time we thought to take the highway itself. I was surprised to see hundreds of the vendors selling the long selfie sticks standing roadside.
NH3, Kelong is 63. Let's target that today. And Sarchi will be 172 kilometers.
After a ride of almost 15 minutes, we reached to this place where on my right hand side, we could see beautiful waterfalls. They were falling from the mountain everywhere.
Imagine how beautiful it is. And look at these clouds on the top. And they are throughout. So the road, they may look dirty, but they will take you to this kind of a beautiful places.
These days Manali is really very hot. So hot that I was riding in single t-shirt and I was sweating badly. There was a petrol pump. I went there and refilled the water bottle. This is when we crossed a Hanuman temple. When I saw Tushar riding on the highway, I realized something, that bicycles look so graceful on busy roads. They have their own charm, their own place, their own style. It was 1:30 p.m. when we reached Puncture. So this is where you will have to climb a loop. Almost 3 or 4 loops will take you to the next level. And those loops were so difficult that they really made us feel tired.
The way to Puncture, you have to climb these loops. The one, you have to go to the top. This may take a test of your stamina on the very first day in the first 10 kilometers itself. That's amazing.
When I climbed on a level, I looked at down, there were the high tension wires, and I don't know, there was something hanging on these electric wires, which I could not really figure out if there is a scientific reason behind it or they are there just for the decoration. But why will somebody put them for the decoration there? There must be a reason which I am really not aware of. This is when we saw a signboard that was telling that Atal Tunnel was just 17 km away. Solang Valley was 5 km from here. Our water bottles were empty because we were drinking lots of water. In front of a house, we saw a tap. We refilled our water bottles from there. Now the road from this point onward will be very steep, and this steep climb will continue till the time you reach to Atal Tunnel. So you have to keep climbing all the time.
So this place, this route, Manali to Puncture, approx 7 to 9 km, will check your patience and test your stamina.
It was 2:30 p.m. We felt hungry. So on a roadside shop, we had one omelette each sitting roadside. This is when a friendly dog approached us. We fed him with the biscuits. Because this is the day one of our cycling climb, so we are not really very used to of riding on the mountains. Then a disaster happened and I need you to cooperate with me. All the videos which I recorded with the Samsung phone, and I copied them back into my hard disk, which got crashed. I tried to recover it. I also purchased Wondershare Recover It, paid 6,000 rupees to them because those videos were really very important for this series particularly. But unfortunately, the video which I recovered were damaged badly. They were almost not usable. So I'm using small part of it wherever it is necessary to use, and I'm sharing it with all of you. It was 4:15 p.m. when we could manage to reach to Solang Valley. This place is very, very popular among the tourists. Why? Because of all the adventure activities which are being organized here. So those who come to Manali, they definitely come to the Solang Valley. There you can do lots of adventure activity, ropeway rides, paragliding, horse riding. These are the very common fun activities here in Solang Valley which anyone can do. And because once you do so much of adventurous activities, you will feel hungry. There are hundreds of food stalls on both the sides of the road where different type of foods options available. And let me tell you, Solang Valley had something for everyone, for every age group. We were feeling hungry, so we thought to have something spicy, so we purchased a plate of pakodas paying 100 rupee. Though it is cloudy, but it is very, very hot. Soon we crossed a structure. It is made of rainwater and landslides. So these kind of structures are made to prevent the road from the closures during the rainy season. Let me warn you once again, this kind of a route which we are climbing at this moment, this is not easy. And when you ride after a gap of few days like I'm doing, then it becomes more challenging.
This climb till Atal Tunnel, it's killing, man. My god, this climb is unending, man. See where I have to reach following this road.
So there is a place which is known as Dhundi, Dhundi, which is few kilometers before Atal Tunnel. But reaching to this Dhundi Valley on this route, it's particularly very, very tough. We were tired, exhausted. Time was 7:15 p.m. There were the raindrops which were falling.
From this water source, I refilled this bottle, but it's chilly, cold. I cannot even drink it.
This is when I saw a construction shed. I went there for asking the permission.
So leaving my cycle behind, I am walking to this shed. Let's see if they can permit us to sleep outside this.
हम दो भाई ना साइकिल पे जा रहे थे. आगे तो जगह नहीं है कुछ, तो यहाँ पे टेंट लगा के रुक जाए आपके पास. कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं है ना भाई? अरे वाह, thank you. I went back to Tushar and gave him the good news.
मान गया 8 बजे तक वो वहाँ पर है, तो उसके बाद वो चला जाएगा, हम ही हो गए बस.
And do you know what? That night it rained very heavily. It was getting dark, vehicles lights were on, but luckily we found a good place, fully protected from the rain. But this is how the day one of cycling came to an end. My today's expenses are 1400 rupee for that bus ticket, 935 for the bicycle which I paid, rupees 50 for the paratha, rupees 100 for the pakoda, rupees 150 for the pumpkin seed. So this way it is a total of 2635 rupee. Today we could cover only 21 km of distance and our average speed was only 4.2 km per hour. We have gained an elevation of 1173 meters. If you want to be the part of this historical journey of climbing to the Umling La top at 19,024 4 feet from the sea level, where a human body is not meant to survive, then subscribe to the channel World Wonder Cycling on a Budget and hit the bell icon so that you get the notification of my videos first. Because this is a new series which is starting, so I'm giving you the link of all the videos here at the bottom, so you can click here and see all the videos. That's all for now. Take care of yourself. We will meet tomorrow with the story of a new day, of a new journey. Till then, take care of yourself and keep smiling. Have a nice time. Bye bye.